It's season 2 finale, time of the Mayans MC. This episode is titled Hunahpu, and hopefully we've got some answers in the finale. Truths are revealed, people are dead, and it sets up to season 3, and that is us all caught up in our Mayan reviews. So yeah, we are reviewed right from episode 1 right up to present day, which is episode 4 of season 4. What do you make of that?
Basically what he's saying is, if you need to see a Mayans episode review, forget about Dan the man. You don't need him. Because we're the men around here. We've got all the reviews on the Fog Entertainment channel. So make sure you're liking these vids, subscribing to the channel, and every single possible Mayan related video you can think of will be made. Because this guy will milk it all day long like a big fat cow. Full of milk.
That's what cows are full of, milk and beef, and you can eat them, and
you're full of shite as well.
You can drink them. But we kick off the episode. The Reyes brothers basically discussing what they're going to do to Dita. Felipe says he's going to date, and then when the Canalics tell him, no, he's like, don't you fucking disrespect me in front of your mother's ashes, comrade. I don't know why I put the Russian thing in at the end, but Felipe sucks. He should just tell him, mate, sit fucking down. You're shite. Know your role.
You caused all this, you prick, so let us deal with it.
That's pretty much it. Angel during this receives a phone call, learns that Riz has died. Also, like it is a pretty fast-paced start to the episode. Adelita gives birth to a baby boy, so a lot of stuff is happening here for Angel and all that good stuff. At the clubhouse now, we've got Bishop and the rest of the club comforting Riz's sister. Although it says in this recap it's his mum, but it's definitely his sister, isn't it?
Yep.
And what's weird about this, the person comforting her and like hugging her the most is Taza.
And he's the dirty bastard that killed him, so I mean...
And also he's a former member of the FEM as well, which I mean... doesn't bode well, man. It's everything's pointing towards why is this guy doing it. And as this is like coming to an end, this wee like morning scene, the two kings come over, Kanche and Oscar.
There's actually a movie called Three Kings.
Is there?
Just a random trivia fact there, but
there you go. But the kings say to him that this vote, it needs to, regardless now that he's dead, you may have voted yesterday that boom, that was when he was on life support. Now he's dead. It still has to remain the same because deals are in play. And we cannot be greedy, guys.
Yeah, can't be greedy, so don't be greedy, guys. Don't be getting greedy. They're basically saying, look, you have to make a choice as what a king and not as a club president. So basically, Kanche and I always forget the other guy.
Oscar Ramos.
Oscar Ramos.
He was in fucking Sons as well, mate.
I know. I need a bit of star power, like. But yeah, Oscar Ramos. So. They essentially tell Bishop, look, you need to make the right decision, not for your charter, not as a president.
Conche says he wants
as a king.
Conche says he wants a one-on-one meeting with Bishop and Paolo, which is going to happen later. But before then, we have to have the big vote. Bishop basically says they're going to get revenge.
I'm not being funny, but to me, that's a fucking horrendous idea. Let's have a one-on-one meeting with Paolo and Bishop where anything could go down.
Yeah, no, it's not like they should have a meeting on neutral ground. I know you could say, well, that didn't work well in the past, but realistically, this is like what's stopping one of the other killing each other here?
Yeah,
completely.
Maybe I'm not saying right. Probably Chibs isn't going to fucking waste his time coming down, like. But I think Conche and Ramos, after what happened, should have said, well, both of you have made mistakes, so we're going to be there to make sure everything.
Of course, yeah, of course.
To me, it just doesn't make much sense. Allowing the two clubs that are going at it to meet, like, I mean,
in his grandmother's house,
and
even his Paolo's house, it's his territory.
Yeah, you could argue that nothing went down at the meeting, but that's because Bishop had something else planned.
Aye, and of course also leveraging this.
By the way, it was probably Easy's idea, just saying.
It probably was. But also, of course, leveraging the whole decision of not going to war is also Portland that were threatening to split from the Mayans, and they were the second biggest charter, and the Kings were like, you can't eat that. Meanwhile, though, meanwhile, we love a meanwhile. Woo! We get the big vote. He basically says, right, we're going to kill them, but let's just pretend to them we're not. So, yeah, Coco leaves, basically threatening the Kings here. I'm going to kill you.
It's about to have a go at them. I mean, I would have liked to have seen the confrontation here if Coco got free, but obviously he got held back, so...
That's pretty much it.
Kanche and Oscar's like, you done the right thing there, Bish.
Damn right.
But no, I don't get, like, what was the point of lying to them? Because obviously when they wipe out the family, Kanche and Oscar know that they done it.
Exactly.
I mean, why doesn't Bishop just fucking be a man and just say to them, nah, we're going to war?
I know.
Like, what did it achieve? I mean, maybe you could argue that Kanche and Oscar might have tried to reach out to Paolo and then that would have gave away their plan. Or I don't know, but...
No, but even then, right, it's not like they did it slowly. They did it the next night. or that night. I can't remember. It might have been the next night or the day.
I'm pretty
the
sure
same
it was
day.
that. I'm pretty sure it was that night.
Which is like, it's not like in Sons where Jack says, right, I won't retaliate. Then he attacked Lynn slowly. He didn't go all out. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, I don't get it. Like, what was the point of lying to the two kings when by the end of the night they're going to know that they were fucking lied to?
stupid Bishop. I mean, he can't.
And again,
lead.
that probably led to a lot of the shit that happened in season 3 and the tension between them.
He's just a wee midget, and everything that's happened since. We have Emily basically showing up at the city planning thing. That woman that she bribed her on says that she's leaving, and obviously that's Clarence kills Miguel. Emily then hands over the information to Easy, which then he takes, and of course basically tells Angel, right, we can
Emily,
save...
wrap that information up your ass.
He does say that, kinda. But he says, it's Angel's call, son. It's your call, big man. You can save Adelita, or you can save Felipe. Angel says, call Potter. We got to set a meeting. So who's he going to save? What's your money on?
I'd fucking rather save none of them, like, but I wouldn't mind. I would all be for Felipe getting deported.
I'm not being funny, right? But why would he honestly save Felipe?
It's his dad.
I know, but Adelita, like, I mean, she just had his kid, and Felipe, like, he's felt like hate towards Felipe for most of the show. You know what I mean?
Let's be real, no, I don't get. Let's look at this drastically. Are you telling me Angel couldn't have saved that information's got important? Are you telling me he couldn't have saved both?
I think you say both at the same time.
Why not?
I know.
No, but here, that wouldn't have gave away that Emily was working with. Because, I mean, Angel and Easy are already there, and they show the information they have. They don't, but it's not like there's I mean, it's not like they've no reason. At that stage, Angel's already out in the open about the fact that it's his son. So, see, Angel saying to Potter, I want both of them free. How could that have come back and affected Angel negatively? It's not like he had to keep it a secret. Where him, you know what I mean? That him and Alita weren't dating or whatever.
Exactly.
So why didn't he just demand both?
Exactly, guys. But then we have
Let's be real. See if that information was damaging.
Yeah, damage. I'll go for it.
See if that information was damaging enough to Potter. He would have done a 2-deal thing. It's not like Potter would have went, nah, that information's only enough to hurt me a wee bit, so you only get one. Come on.
Angel couldn't really reveal the whole Adelita card, because if he reveals that, then it kind of reveals that he was working with Galindo and stuff, I guess, does it not?
He said it to the club? He said it to Bishop?
No, I'm talking about, it could have kind of revealed that the club are working with Galindo, which Potter would already know about, and they're working with Adelita. If he uses it to save Adelita. Of course, Potter doesn't know about their relationship till the end of this episode. You get me?
But if he knows, he knows.
But he doesn't know till the end of the episode, and that's after he's made the deal. That's the only reason. That's the way that makes sense to me. But we have the final confrontation between Dita and Felipe. Dita basically explains everything that happened to him. She said she saw them both at the local festival. We had Felipe and underage Marisol. Oh no. And then, ho, brother, testify. Dita says, I want you to kill me, Felipe. She deserves to die. Then Bishop and Tank, it says Tank here in the recap. Fuck me, they got Hank's name wrong. That just shows everything up. They arrive at Paolo's grandmother's house. We don't even see the meat. This big meat.
Yep. Hank sits outside with Spicky Seth Rollins, while Bishop and
El Palo
go inside to talk, and we don't get nothing. Like, I'm not sure if anyone here was a fan of The Walking Dead, but back when The Walking Dead wasn't absolutely horseshit, there was a time in season 3 when Rick and the governor sat down and had a meeting, and in the promo for that episode, that was the big focal point, the fact that Rick and the governor were sitting down to have a meeting. Could you imagine if they never showed it, and they just showed you Darrow and fucking that other Mexican guy standing outside?
I know.
Like, how bad? I mean, I don't know. To me,
it would have been so fucking stupid, and this was stupid. And like, it would have been good to see more of El Palo, because he's actually a good character.
I would have liked to have seen what they both had to say.
And then next up,
I would have liked to have seen El Palo's reasoning.
Exactly.
For you took out 9 of my men. I had to get some sort, but we got nothing. Wasted opportunity.
And then after this, we do have what we were talking about a minute ago. Basically, the Reyes brothers leveraging Potter here. This goes on for a while. Potter kind of tries to keep his cool, loses it. Easy says to him, "Your career's fucked unless you do it." And he says, "You have to deliver the forms to Big Felipe's house within 24 hours." And then Easy says, "You fuck with me and my family enough. It is over." And we do get at this point Bishop and Hank basically say, "Oh, she's having her birthday party tomorrow. It's like, he says the woman's 90. She doesn't look 90. Doesn't she not, like?
No. She's actually working and, like, lifting shit.
And it's Paolo's grandmother. It's his grandmother. I mean, Paolo, I'd say Paolo's probably, like, I mean, he looks like late 50s. I'm not saying it's not, of course it's possible, like, but I don't know, man, it seems a bit...
But then again, Taz's, like, what, his actor's 64, and I don't think they want the character Taza to be 64. It'd be interesting to know what age they actually, like, intend Taza to be.
So, have you not seen what he looks like, though, with this little new mohawk? He doesn't look fucking that age, like.
No, he looks younger, doesn't he?
He's rocking the juice attire, or appearance, whatever you want to call it. But let's just get straight to business. The Reyes brothers show up at Felipe and with Dita. Felipe's like, don't do it, and they're like, no, we're doing it.
Angel, if you all think Angel's going to do it because he seems to be like, I don't know,
we gotta do it.
But then again, is he really the tougher brother? I mean, I maybe thought that at the start, but he just seems to just get the job done.
Angel's
like, oh, we can't do that, kids. Yeah, so Angel like takes Felipe away, and Angel then Easy proceeds to wrap his hands around Dita and essentially strangle her. And then before she like fucking dies, she's trying to fight out of it, and because it's like a natural reaction. I think I called it out in the episode because it took her a very long time to not respond. I don't think you can. See if someone's choking you to death. I don't think you can. It's natural instinct to try and break free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So.
But Easy chokes her to death. She's dead. Dita is gone. We see Galindo and the gang frantically searching for her.
Then they set her on fire.
Yes, I forgot about that.
The only reason I can think they done that was to, get away from the fact that she was strangled, and to make it seem like a suicide. Or I guess she wanted it. Did she not have the gasoline?
Yeah, I guess yeah. I think it was kind of to do with the fires that happened between the time skip. Probably nobody really cares though. Miguel, Emily, Alvarez, and Nestor, the gang.
Yeah, but it's not like that Marisol was killed in a fire.
I don't know.
So the fire wasn't really related. Like, the only reason I can think Easy and Angel were happy to set her on fire is to try and cover their tracks and get rid of evidence. But we don't really know. It was
supposed to be like a suicide. She set herself on fire. Better ways to kill yourself than setting yourself and burning yourself alive. But yeah, they find her.
Well, she was dead actually when.
Yeah, no, but that's the way it was to look, make it look like she killed herself.
Yeah,
I get she's dead, you fucking retard. Jesus.
Go, like,
but yeah, Alvarez finds some bike tracks, but he doesn't boot them away until after Nestor's already seen them, which kind of like, well, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
I know you could say, oh, well, so Miguel doesn't see them, but Nestor at this point has no fucking loyalty whatsoever to Alvarez. He's probably raging the guy took his seat at the head of the fucking security table. So yeah, be a bit stupid there. But then we have the finale, the proper finale of the episode. We have the Mayans show up at the VM party. They go in, Navy SEAL style, eat your heart out, Casey Ryback. Casey Ryback's on this big barn. Yep, he is. They basically annihilate innocents. It's like, they legit kill innocents here.
And it's not like they accidentally kill them, right? This is not like they're going in to kill the Famos and the Fatos even, sorry. It's not like they're going to kill the Fatos and like some of the strippers or whatever, or some of the escorts, like accidentally get in the way and get in front of the gun. They go in to eliminate everybody in here.
Yeah. And it's not like you can say it's a one-off with the Mayans. We've seen in season 3, they tried to blow up the Mayans with Kanche's son in there.
Yeah.
You know, so...
I mean, the Sons seem to have had this thing against like women and children kind of thing. Like, they seem to have like a line they wouldn't cross. But the Mayans don't appear to have that. They'll seem to kill anybody and everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I say the Mayans. I mean, I guess that's not... But then again, I
could just be Santa Padre.
Yeah, I was going to say Angel had a problem with killing the kid, but he had no problem killing half the people in that room that weren't related to Fatos. So it's
during this, Tazza spots like a Virgil thing. And it's, of course, we find out that's his lover, David, Big El Palo's little brother.
And it's kind of mad, though, that, like, they knew that his 90-year-old grandmother was going to be in there and they were fucking going in to wipe her out, like. I mean, it's just a bit weird, like, the fucking club going in to assassinate a 90-year-old woman. I mean, that's a bit questionable.
Yeah, a bit fucking dire, to be honest. But yeah, then Angel, he gets attacked, seeing his son for the first time. He goes in the house, and then it's revealed at this point there's a dead SOA member.
It's kind of mad though, because he's out in they're looking for Paolo, and he's out in the middle of the open, like, and then he's checking his phone for a picture. Paolo could have fucking literally walked up and
I know.
put a bullet in him, like.
That's I remember watching this, and I honestly thought that's what was going to happen. But yeah, there's a dead SOA member. We're thinking, fuck, is it Montez? Who is it? Turns out it's Montez's cousin.
It's Big Tommy. Hey. We don't find out it's Tommy yet, like, but we later on
Was
find out
this
it's
Tommy guy a part of Sam Crow, or was he just Sam Bernardino? I don't think it's ever disclosed.
I was thinking Tommy Forsetti to begin with.
I wish it was Tommy Forsetti, but
apparently it wasn't him. Like.
I know what, guys, right? This is the season 2 finale. We're midway through season 4, and this guy's still never.
Yeah, he's never really I mean, the only person that really brings him up is Montez, and now lately, and the new guy. No, is he not bringing them up?
That bald guy.
Aye,
but they're never going to find the body.
Did he not mention Tommy?
He does, yeah, but
it's more Montez. But I'm pretty sure he mentioned Tommy once.
I guess the way it'll come up is Sam Bernardino and Chibs and shit will probably be like, well, if we find Montez's cut there, and Tommy's a friend of the VM, and they wipe them out, they'd probably kill him as well. But anyway, guys, that is your season 2 finale, wrapped up in a nice wee bow. There's a tier list out later on the channel. Check it out for ranking every club member. But we have to rate it out of 10. It was a decent finale, but again, they've went. I mean, it's like 2 seasons in a row they've did like a Suns finale. You know what I mean? Like we'll just put a Sam Crow fucking.
Yeah, Sam Crow version. Could be Kurt Sutter here at his finest.
Dita died. We don't care. The club stuff was good, I guess, but there was a lot of stuff with Dita and Emily in here. I will give this finale.
I'm giving it a 6.
I'll give it a 7. So that averages at 6.5, guys. And yeah, if you want to see the other reviews, you're gonna have to check out the new playlist. Season 3 will be up. That will be from when Season 3 came out, which was over a year ago. So like, comment, subscribe. Any closing thoughts on the finale?
Yeah, I mean the big couple of surprises at the end. Like, I mean, didn't really do it for me. Dita getting killed, which, you know, couldn't really care about.
She's an old fucking woman that no one cares about.
And
doesn't like. Know what I like about deaths in TV shows? It changes the landscape of the show.
Dita dying changed nothing.
No,
I mean, it made Miguel a bit unhinged, like, but
she could have died of old age, and I couldn't have gave a fuck.
And the Mayans attacking that clubhouse. I mean, it was fucking over in a flash, wasn't it? Really.
Yep, that's it.
A couple of bullets, like, and everybody was dead. It was
a good attack. I'll admit that it was done well.
It would have, but
I'll admit this. I think with Mayans, like the cinematography and the gunfights are a bit better than Suns. But I feel like that's just advancement in technology.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, this is what. Compared to the Suns' early episodes, it's like 15 years later.
Exactly, so.
Or maybe not this season, like, but we're
11 years, over a decade.
Over a decade, like. But yeah, no, I mean, I think it would have just been a bit better if we could have seen like a couple of mines, maybe we're in the kitchen, or something. They returned fire.
Aye, VM in the kitchen, yeah.
A couple of FMs in the kitchen, and like, you know, or one was taking a shite in the bathroom, and he came out with his gun, and
of course El Palo got away, guys.
It's just, yeah, but there was no return fire or nothing. It was just the mines came in, pulled a couple of triggers, and everybody was eliminated.
Well, that was it. So average at 6.5 out of 10, and that's it, guys.
I thought the shootout at the end of episode 8 was a bit better.
That's what definitely. I feel like I was a lot better
because there was like a 2-way kind of thing.
God damn, it was just a 100% booking.
Yeah. So 6.5, guys. That's what we're getting this out of 10. And that's pretty much it. Let us know what you think down below. A lot more vids coming. And there should be one really, really cool video coming soon to the channel. More about that later. But we're going to be building the ultimate MC. So, stay tuned for that, Ian.
Till then, peace.